is Anna, and
Hi.
before we start chat, because I have no idea what Anna wants to chat about. So before we chat about it, we're just gonna do that name that boom boom 80s, because you
Oh,
know what it is. I mean, she
I
should.
need a drink for this.
I mean, I'm gonna tell her you should get this one. Right, you ready,
I will.
Anna? The first one you will honestly you'll get this one. I was sworn that this time thoughts of you leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget. What have you got in your hand at the minute?
Wine.
80s song.
Red wine. It's actually fun.
Yes. You because God, that was 1983, you know.
Was it really?
Yeah, do you know when I do some of these research and I just think can't be 83. Jesus Christ.
That's
Now I'm gonna get myself across the river. That's the price I'm willing to pay. I'm gonna make you stand and deliver and give me love in the old fashioned way.
I know what this is, but it's because you're saying it in that, like, Midlandsy type accent that it's putting me off.
I know you just want me to sing it. You don't have to ask me. You
Sing
don't.
it. Sing it.
You don't like it. You ain't gonna sound nothing like it.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna I'm gonna get myself across the river. That's the price
'Cause
I'm
I'm
willing to
willing to
pay.
pay.
I'm gonna stand and deliver and give love in the old fashioned way when the going gets tough. Oh,
I had that one. Who sang it originally? Because I had Westlife in my head then.
Billy Ocean.
Ah.
Right, Anna, it's over to you.
Come
So
on.
what are we talking about? Because I love this part, 'cause I haven't got a clue, and I love the fact that
Well,
I haven't got a clue. So what we're gonna have to talk about
as
from the
as
8
you well know, I am your musical friend,
Ooh. And
right?
if you
So
and let me just say this, you need to follow Anna. Honestly, Musicals and Dreams on TikTok, absolutely
thank you.
brilliant. Go
Thank
on.
you. Thank you. It's been great fun, I'll be honest with you, doing something that actually I'm really passionate about as opposed to just random
Absolutely.
audios, like you're doing your 80s, like something you're really passionate about, like, I want to do it every day.
Complete
And I know I'm a niche, and I know I probably won't, like, blow up on it, and I don't wanna do that, that's not what I'm here for, but yeah. So I thought we could talk about musicals and
80s
80s
musical. Yeah.
musicals and, like, you know, what musicals we thought were in the 80s, because people would be quite surprised, I think, to
I think you're gonna surprise me because I mean, I'm the obvious one, things like
I've got me notes.
I say Grease, but I mean, Grease was out in '78, wasn't it? But for me, it was still '80s because that's
Because,
all I
like,
remember it
yeah,
from.
I see it as an 80s film, but it's not an 80s movie, but it's not.
Do you
It
know what I'm gonna
really is.
s do you know what I'm gonna say to you? Because
Go on,
I'm gonna name I'm gonna name an '80s one for you that
go on.
I know you love, and I moan that I didn't. I have watched it, and I've watched it a couple of times.
Have you watched it now?
No, I'm on about
Let's talk.
Grease too.
Oh, Grease 2.
'Cause you
How do
prefer
you not
that, don't
like it?
I love Cool Rider. He's a
But don't you
cool
so cheesy and bad that it's so good?
the acting is terrible. I mean,
Oh, it's
For
shocking.
Michelle Pfeiffer, you just think to yourself because she's an amazing actress, but obviously it was one of
Yeah.
her but yeah, you're right. When you watch it, it
I
is
mean, it's literally terribly acted, but it's so cult watch. I mean, let's do it for our country. Like, I mean, come on now. Like in the days of like Me Too and everything like that, this guy's trying to get her in a bunker and he's saying, you know, you got to do this
do
with
it
me
for
because of our, you know, it's insane, really.
but when you
But I
think
think
that was '82, I didn't realize
it's
that was
crazy.
I didn't
Do you know, I always wanted to be Paulette. I thought Paulette was brilliant.
oh, she was.
I'll be there in springtime when you know,
Yeah,
yeah, with the blonde do.
but didn't they weren't Frenchie in that from the original?
She was, but, you know, she didn't have a big part. I think one of my favorite lines in that is, "I'm gonna die and I'm wearing my mother's underwear." Wait, is that Grease 1 or Grease 2?
That's 2.
Is it? "I'm gonna die and I'm wearing my mother's underwear."
But that's 2. I'm sure someone will tell us it's 1.
Yeah, I think it's either Marty in 1 or Paulette in 2, I'm not sure.
I love all that cult stuff because I was watching,
Mm.
which is another musical that I love, Hairspray, but the original one with
Oh, I love
Divine and
Hairspray. I love
Ricky
Hairspray.
and Ricky
With
and
Divine.
Debbie Harry.
Mm.